Hi everyone, welcome to our summer course on information literacy. I'd like to use this video to get things started. You'll find in the course an introduction that I've written about myself. Oh, okay, there's my cat in the background wanting me to come and play with her. You'll find an introduction to the course that I've written that includes information about myself, so I'm not going to share that here. But if you first go into the module that says General Course Information, that's where you'll find just an overview about the course. So you'll find an introduction about me, an introduction about how the course is organized. You'll find a copy of the syllabus, just general information about the course. That's a good place to get started. But in this video, I want to give you an overview, a little bit of how the course is organized and then what you can do to get started. So the course is organized in modules, and you'll see those when you go into Canvas. Each module is centered around a key idea. And within each module, you will see one or two videos that I have created, depending on the module. You'll see some other videos that I'd like you to view that go along with the topic for that module. You'll see some things that I'd like you to read that go along with that topic, and you'll see a list of the assignments. And that is how all of the course is structured. So we'll work through those 6 modules from now until the end of our time together in this course. So to get us started, in the first module that's called Getting Started, I want you to be sure to view the videos that are listed there. Not only the ones that I've created like this one, but the other links that are listed there in the module. In each of the modules, as with this first one, you will be reading, viewing, and creating. Those are our 3 basic actions for the course. So I've tried to structure each module so it's similar, so each time you go to a new module, you'll know what to expect and where to find things. And in this first module, as I said, you're going to be doing some reading, some viewing, and some creating. The reading some of it will come from our textbook, so hopefully you've had the opportunity to purchase the textbook. This is the paper copy. You can also purchase it as an ebook copy, and I sent that information out about purchasing the textbook, gosh, the first time about a month ago. So hopefully you have that book and you're ready to go. Without the book, you can access the first 4 chapters of the book in the first module, and you can read those electronically. But beyond that, you'll have to go ahead and purchase the book. I don't have the rest of the book in an electronic copy that I can give to you. So there is information on the announcements page about how to get the book, so you want to be sure that you do that. But like I said, if you don't have it, don't worry, you can get started on things, and that shouldn't be a problem for you. You'll also see in the modules that there are some other resources to go along with the book. So there's just one required book for this course. The other resources are free, and I'm sure if you're like me, you like that word. So there are lots of free materials that we'll also be using throughout the course. In this first module, you'll see that we are going to be reading from the book, reading an article or 2, and viewing some videos. So that's kind of enough to get you started. And then you'll have some activities to go with those things that you have read and viewed. So one of the things you'll be doing in this first unit is you'll take the information that you've collected from what you have read and viewed, and you'll summarize that. And I want that summary to be fairly short, 150 words or so. You will post that on the discussion board, and then you will respond to 4 other people who have posted their summary. So it's not required that you respond to everyone. There are 13 students in this class, but at least 4 other people you'll need to respond to their summary that they've posted on the discussion board. Also, in this unit, you're going to be doing an activity called Give It a Try, where you'll be doing some web searching yourself and become more aware of your own information literacy practices and how you seek information and what you do with that information. So I have a list of 4 questions you can choose from, and then you'll do some online searching, and then you'll write about what you did in that process. You'll also be creating an introduction about yourself to share with all of us so we can get to know each other. I would ask you to please post a photo of yourself in your profile in Canvas. And that's separate from the introduction that you're going to give to us. But if you go into your Canvas course, you can see up in the settings, up in the top right corner, place where you can post a profile picture of yourself. And that way, every time you respond in the discussion board, a picture of you, little tiny one, will show up, and we'll be able to be reminded of who you are in a visual way. So I hope everyone will do that. But then also you'll post an introduction in the discussion board, and then you'll respond to the other people in our class also in those introductions. So those 3 things that you'll be doing in this first unit, and those are all due on Sunday, June 14th by midnight. So all of our assignments are due on Sundays by midnight. That's when the week is going to end for us. The 4th thing that you'll do in this first unit is an activity that I'm sure you'll all really love, but very important. We're going to be focusing on the APA style. And I know that's a bugaboo for some people. So I'm trying something new this time in the course, trying to do a little tutorial activity with you to really focus on the 3 aspects of APA style that we're going to emphasize. So we're going to emphasize citing a work within a text. We're going to emphasize correct citation of a quote that you use in a text, and we're going to emphasize creating a bibliography. And that's what I'll teach you in the little tutorial activity, and then I'm going to ask you to try that out. So some practicing, because you'll be doing that later on. The big project in this class is your own inquiry project. So you'll be thinking about what it is that you want to learn more about, and that's the 5th thing that you'll do in this first unit, is to come up with that question that leads to what it is you want to learn more about in this course. And I'll give you some suggestions, I'll give you some resources to look through to kind of get you started, but you'll create that question in part 1. Then in part 2, you'll create a tentative bibliography to help you learn more about that question. Part 3, you'll actually write, I don't know how to use that word, research paper, and I don't want anybody to be nervous about that because it's about a 5 to 6 page paper that uses correct APA style, which I'm going to teach you about. And then you'll take that paper and you'll turn it into a multimedia presentation that you'll share with other people in the class, and you'll give feedback to each other. So that's kind of the big project. So think about that happening in parts. It happens in 5 parts. Part 1 is the identification of your question, of what it is you want to learn more about in the course, and that's also a part of this first unit. So 5 things to do, some things to read, some things to watch. The week will go by fast, and you'll see in Unit 2 that I'll have another overview video. So if you happen to get everything finished before Sunday and you want to start in on Unit 2, go right ahead. The other units after 2 aren't quite ready yet, but I'm hoping to have those ready by Friday. So if you do need to work ahead, if you have some things happening over the summer and you want to get a jump start on those units, you are certainly welcome to do that. On the opposite side of that, if you have some unexpected things happen over the summer, I do offer 2 homework passes in this class, and a homework pass lets you put off an assignment for a week. Doesn't get you out of the assignment, but lets you put it off for a week. And you can use that anytime on any assignment in the course. No questions asked. So you don't have to email me, oh, I'm apologize because you couldn't get something done. No problem. I know we all have busy lives and things going on. So you just have to let me know you're going to use the homework pass before your assignment is due. Can't come afterwards. And then you have some extra time. So I think that's enough to get us started. I'm excited to teach this class. It's one of my absolute favorite classes to teach, and I'm thrilled because you'll be using our book that's just coming out this summer. It's our 2nd edition, and so be sure to feel like if you have any questions about the course or any of the assignments, I want you to feel like you can get in touch with me easily. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Email is probably the best way. I do check my email frequently throughout the day, but if it's a question you have that is too difficult to explain in email, you are certainly welcome to give me a phone call. My phone number is 785-608-5762. That's my cell number. You're welcome to call me. Or I'd be happy to use FaceTime if that's something that you use. But do feel like you can ask questions. That's definitely a part of the class, and that's very important to me that you can feel like you can do that. So here we are, off and running. Thanks.